All right. Good morning, Lightning in a Bottle. Today is Saturday, and I know I'm looking like I need to come out and do some work at your house. Uh, haven't shaved. Had planned on going fishing this morning, but apparently there's a hurricane coming, and weather's not looking too great here. So I'm taking the opportunity because I wanted to be a little transparent with you and share a learning point with you that I'm learning myself. Because if I can't do that with you, it's going to be hard for us as a group to grow and develop and do the things we want to do. So I'm going out on a limb. I'm getting prepared for a phone call with my buddy Brandon Lee. Uh, Brandon has a group called Growing Your Coaching Business, and he's out of Atlanta, Georgia, and he's a really great coach. And Brandon has had tremendous success as a coach, and I think the world of him. He's poured into me and several other people that um, we're learning from him. We're learning this whole marketing and all this business, and I, I'm gonna look forward to this call today because sometimes you have to test things, you have to stretch the boundaries, and you have to learn, you have to grow and develop. But what I wanted to share with you was this word perspective. So the word perspective today means thinking from the perspective of other people in your life. I'm thinking from the perspective of all now 208 of you in Lightning in a Bottle. And yes, I do track the results. And yes, I do look at things and I measure things because that's the guy I am. And just phenomenal the growth in this group. And what I wanted to tell you is that it's not about the growth, it's about the relationships. And watching each of you engage and interact has just been phenomenal for me this week. But I have to be transparent with you and tell you that I'm human just like you are. And I'm getting to a point on some things that I'm trying to do to drive my business. And I'm one of those guys. It's got to make sense. I've got to understand it. I've got to see it. And some things are just not clicking as well as I thought they should. But what is clicking is this group and the relationships in this group and what you're sharing with me and what you're pouring out to me. And I'm learning from that. And I just wanted to say thank you. But how many times during the course of your day do you think from the perspective of the other person? So for me, I'm thinking from your perspective in this group. It's not just about growing my business and getting a sale, all that comes, but it's about the relationships you develop, and it's about what you learn through the process if you're truly going after significance and not just success. The difference is you make an impact in people's lives because at the end of your life, you're not going to remember a brand like Apple or I don't know. There's a like the one on my hat, Orvis. I'm not going to be sitting there on my deathbed going, had I bought that fly rod from Orvis, my life would have been different. You're not going to remember those kind of things, but in marketing, that's how it goes. That's how you drive some of your business. There's a brand, there's something attached to it that makes you feel good here and there. But in significance, what counts is the relationship. That's where I'm at. And that's what I'm going after with my business. And one of the reasons I started this group was to put a group of like minded people together that care about each other, that care about what's going on, to watch you guys grow and develop and learn from each other. And if I have something available to you that I can share with you that's going to help you, I'm going to give it to you. Every coaching client I talk to, I tell them this: I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist. If you have issues that require a medical professional, I can't help you. I can't sign on with you. And that's in my contract. That's in every intake session I do with a client. So what I'm telling you today is I'm not here to fix you. I'm here to come beside you and to share in your successes that are going to build towards significance for this group and to cheer you on. And this is what you've done for me over this short period of time. You have helped me to realize that when I'm on the verge of a breakthrough and things just don't feel like they're going the way that they should, that's when a breakthrough is coming. And for me, this whole week has just been one of those weeks where things don't feel right, smell right, look right, and I have absolutely nothing to complain about. I have zero to complain about. I got more blessings than I know what to do with. But it's those little annoyances where we seek validation of others when we're working with people and you just don't get it. And it's almost like it's devastating. So I had to do a gut check with myself today. And I said, this whole piece of perspective, I'm going to share this with this group. And I'm going to be open and I'm going to be transparent because I need you to know that it is more than just fluffy memes. And it is more than just a superficial relationship. I care about each of you. And I want to watch you grow and I want to watch you develop. But you also need to develop a relationship with me. And you need to know that some of the things that I coach and I teach, I struggle with too. But I figured out ways to overcome it. So I had to do another gut check this week. I reviewed my notes and I had to apply it to myself. And you know what? That's why I'm doing this. And it's working because the first thing in my notes, and I apologize, I'm looking at my notes because I wrote down just a few things that I was going to share with this group. So today's a good day for a video, and I'm sorry if it's a little bit long-winded. But what's stopping you from a breakthrough? It's everything I've told you guys about. It's right up here. So for me, everything that has been stopping me from a breakthrough is right up here. So when I have my call with Brandon today, that's where I'm at. I'm sure the answer is right there in front of me. I'm almost positive that it is. I'm just not able to see it. And as a coach, that's what a coach does for you. A coach helps you to see things you can't typically see to help you get to where you know you need to go and what you're capable of doing in order to help other people. So for me, my perspective in looking through the lens of your world, as I see your lives unfold in front of me, the first question is, how do they have a breakthrough? How do we get their purpose out? How do we help them achieve and be the best that they can possibly be? So at some point in time, as we build this relationship, you're going to see some things in yourself that you may not have seen just as a result of having this conversation today. And that kind of gets me fired up. And that's what I needed today. I was actually struggling a little bit. It was like, man, you can't do this. You cannot do it. And the first word in here was attitude. So I'm reaching out to this group. I'm telling you I'm being transparent. I want you to know that I'm pulling for each of you. And this has been a good day for me. I planned to go fishing this morning, but that got squashed. So as I'm out here in headquarters looking at my boat and my fishing rods, and maybe I'll go this afternoon if it doesn't pour down rain, but just needed a little downtime and a little reflection, a little peace, and just wanted to share this with you. I really appreciate you letting me do this. I'm so excited about this group. I am so excited about the people in this group. We have got a mix of people. I didn't want to target just high-end clients. I didn't want to target just people I was going to try to do business with. I wanted to target people that truly want to come together and really have some breakthroughs. So I'm pulling for you. I care about you, and I love you, and I appreciate you listening to me today. And I want you to have a fantastic Saturday. And who knows, maybe we'll get a Facebook Live if I decide to go to the lake this afternoon, assuming it's not pouring down rain. But one's coming, because my breakthrough is going to come as a result of talking to you and as a result of each of you pouring into me. And I'm grateful to you. I want you to have a good Saturday morning. I want you to be excited, and I want you to go into your day and look from the perspective of somebody else and just care about them. Just come to where they are, meet them where they're at, and just tell them you care about them, care about each of you. So have a good Saturday. I'll talk to you soon.